The oceans would boil and weep. The hammer would rise with death in its eyes and harvest the souls it could reap. The ground's later swallowed the dead. The rivers ran molten and red. No mercy was shown, no flesh left unsown. The living all shivered in dread. The ground split and swallowed the dead. The rivers ran molten and red. No mercy was shown, no flesh left unsown. The living all shivered in dread. The psalmist shouted, so thunder the war drums of rage. Let madness unleashed from the cage. The earth will ignite with fury and fight as chaos consumes every stage. Your bones will decay, in dust you will stay, obeying the hammer's command. So thunder the war drums of rage. Let madness unleash from the cage. The earth will ignite with fury and fight as chaos consumes every stage. The hammer falls down from the sky. No reason, no question of why. The kingdoms will burn, no soul shall return. We're left with the desolate cry. The hammer falls down from the sky. Sick in the breeze, they drifted like death through the trees. The faces were gone, but something lived on, a whisper that carried disease. The doubts that once stood in the light were swallowed by endless black night. But deep in the search, a heart and a foot still march on the edge of the fight. The blood stood in the light were swallowed by endless black night. But deep in the search, a heart and a foot still march on the edge of the fight. Voices of ghosts start to rise, with fire still burning their eyes. They scream from the dust, establish your trust, and sharpen their swords from the thighs. The masses of ghosts start to rise, with fire still burning their eyes. They scream from the dust, in steel place your trust, and sharpen their swords toward the skies. The masses of warriors climb, their fury the echo of time. They carry the pain, like blood in their vein, and fight through the filth and the crime. No tyrant can bury the flame, no grave can extinguish their name. They strike from below, with vengeance to throw, and set all the heavens to shame. The ashes, a mask for the brave. The fear is a wall they will cave. With fury they burn, with fire they turn, their fate from the grasp of the grave. The masses of ghosts start to rise, with fire still burning their eyes. They scream from the dust, in steel place your trust, and sharpen their swords toward the skies. The masses of warriors climb, their fury the echo of time. They carry the pain, like blood in their pain, and fight through the filth and the crime. They'll rise from the ruin you feel. Let blood be the oath that you brew. The ashes will say, we fought through the grave, and built all the fires anew. The crown wasn't made out of gold, but hammered from iron ice cold. It dripped with the red of thousands left dead, a treasure for tyrants to hold. They forged it in fires of pain, with anvil that rang in the rain. The blood of the lost was paid as the cost to build up a monarch insane. The wearer would thirst for the fight, his kingdom consumed by the night. No mercy was found in blood or in crown. He ruled with a fist clenched too tight. All hail to the Bloodforged Crown. It rises but weighs the king down. No rest for the damned, no peace for the land, just war till the throne were the eyes of the slain, their agony carved in the chain. The crown on his head was hungry for dread, and feasted on sorrow and pain. The blood in the metal runs black. There's no turning once on this track. The crown will demand your soul and your hand, and never once give it all back. All hail to the Bloodforged Crown. It rises but weighs the king down. No rest for the damned, no peace for the land. Just war till the thrones are all drowned. The crown on the bones will remain, outlasting the terror and stain. When kings turn to dust, it gathers their rust, and thirst to be worn once again. They said there's a place far below, where shadows and madness all grow. The air is too thick, the silence too quick, and no soul has ever returned though. The abyss it calls with a voice so deep. It promises secrets, but they are steep. Leave all you trust, then drown where the dark water creep. The path is a thin, shattered line. It twists and it calls through your mind, with whispers that tear the fabric of fear, and leave every memory behind. Down into the throne of the deep, where silence will never let sleep. No light ever dares to break through the snares of the secrets the abyss wants to keep. Wants to are alive, they will twist to hold you, to crush you to fist, with tendrils of dread that hunger for flesh and steal every thought you've missed. The air it grows cold like the grave, your breath turns to frost as you crave to look at the door that opens no more, where the lost are the ones you must save. Down into the throne of the deep, where silence will never let sleep. No light ever dares to break through the snares of the secrets the abyss wants to keep. Will forever remain, its mouth wide awaiting your name. No echo, no sound, no peace to be found, just endless eternal dark. from scrap and from bone. A war machine forged in the unknown. Its body was steel, its will was unreal, and its soul was as black as a throne. It marched with a hunger so vile. No mercy, no breath, no denial. The fire that burned was all that it yearned, and its path was 1,000-mile trial. With gears that would screech like the dead, it ground every village to dread. No man could resist the steam in his fist, or the blood that is spilled on the red. The sins of the Ironclad rise, its fury the curse of the skies. With gears that will turn and cities that burn, it answers to no one's cries. It crushed every kingdom in sight, and the land was enslaved by its might. With eyes of cold flame, it spoke no one's name. It marched through the day and the night. In iron the gilded was soaked, each turn of its wheels lives were choked. With death in the air, it didn't care where the broken, the damned it provoked. The sins of the Ironclad arise, its fury the curse of the skies. With fierce and will torn, and seas that burn, the year says no one's come. The seals of the iron can rise, which carry the curse of the skies. With gears that will turn and cities that burn, it answers to no one's cries. And when it was done, there was none. The Ironclad's work had just begun. With nothing to say, no hope for the brave, it rose and it crushed everyone. Sun's been eclipsed by the dead. The ground cracked beneath where they bled. But out from the mist, a figure will twist and rise where the last hope had fled. They were lost, they were through, that nothing could save what they knew. But the blood in their veins still burned through the chains, and they rose with a thirst for the new. With every step, the earth would quake. Their bodies were broken, but awake. They marched through the ash with hatred to crash, and no one could make them forsake. This is the march of the forsaken. The fire's alive, never shaken. We stand through the pain, through blood, through the rain. Our souls will not be forsaken. No heart but the fury to climb. Their swords were all rust, but in them their trust, and in death they still forged the climb. They never once begged for a thing. The chains that they wore made them king. They raised up their fists from the depths of the mist and answered to none but the rain. This is the march of the Forsaken. The fire's alive, never shaken. We stand through the pain, through blood, through the rain. Our souls will not be forsaken. They march through the ruins the night, with torches that burn but not bright. They are the lost, they'll pay any cost, and nothing will stop their might. The fires burn low in the skies. The smoke fills the air with the lies. The earth it will bleed, but the last will succeed. It rises as the embers arise. We fought through the night, now we stand. The ashes are scattered like sand. The blood on the ground is all that we found. Yet still we will take our last stand. The mountains behind the black veil are weapons of gold and turned frail. But through the despair, we still have the flare to rise when the others would fail. These are the embers of the end. We fought and we broke and we bled. The fire has died, but we stand with pride. The ashes will burn, we ascend. The world around us is charred, yet we march, we carry a guard. The last ones to fall, we answer the call, and rise like a lightning struck shard. We are the last of the flame. We carry the blood with the name. Through all the decay, we'll fight till the day when nothing but silence remains. We are the lights of the end. We fought and we broke and we bled. The fire has died, but we stand with pride. The ashes will burn, we ascend. These are the embers of the end. We fought and we broke and we bled. The fire has died, but we stand with pride. The ashes will burn, we ascend. We stand as the last ones alive. The embers still burn, still survive. In the end we will fight a peace in our mind, and know that we made it alive. We stood where the shadows fell. where the winds no longer tell the stories of the brave, the ones who gave and fought to the sound of the bell. The battlefield is silent now, no voices left to make a flow, but the blood runs deep in the hearts that keep the fire burning somehow. We walk through the flames and the dust, our armor is cracked, our spirits are yet here we remain, through the blood, through the pain, with scars that no time can invert. This is the final anthem we sing, we rise from the ashes, we bring the last of the fire, the heart of the pyre. We stand at the end of everything. The winds will forget our names, the earth will erase our claims, but we are the song, the one that lasts long, a legacy born of the flames. The chains have been broken apart, but the truth lives inside every heart. For the battle is ours, and we stand with the scars as the world watches us depart. This is the final anthem we